Alright, so Season 1 of Cold War released today. And, I was pretty hyped for it, as a lot of other people were. I downloaded the update last night, and, I woke up this morning ready to play it. Come downstairs, get on, and, I see Nuke 1084. It's all decked out for Christmas and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then Raid's back. Not one of my favorite maps from Black Ops 2, but I gotta say it feels way better in Cold War, and it looks way better in Cold War. So I definitely prefer the Cold War version of Raid over the Black Ops 2 version. And then we have Gunfight, probably one of my favorite game modes from Modern Warfare 2019. That's back as well. So you have all these great game modes. There's 2 new maps, unfortunately, so still not a lot of content. We only have about 10 multiplayer maps now, I think, in total, so that kind of sucks. But Gunfight, I think I've only seen like 4 maps, I believe. KGB, Game Show, just those are the 2 that I can name off the top of my head. But when I tried to play Gunfight, instead of, going into the actual game, I was greeted with something else. An error message that read Z398 Swift Clover. I was confused at first. I didn't know what was happening. I thought it was something on my end. I thought my game was broken. Turns out Treyarch just broke the game for everybody. If you play on PC, chances are you ran into this error this morning if you tried to play. And this sucks, because this basically cut off a huge chunk of the player base, all because they play on a certain platform, all because they chose to play that morning. It just really sucks. You pay $60 for a game, you expect it to be playable, and it's not. Like, it sucks that you have to pray that a game you pay $60 for is in working condition, and it's not your fault, it's the developer's fault. You have to pray that they cared enough to make the game playable and worth your $60. And I know there's going to be somebody in the comments down below saying, oh, well, just don't buy the game. Well, you see, that's the issue. You want to buy the game, right? And you buy the game, and it's not fucking playable. And the developers don't tell you that. They make it seem like it's playable in the trailers and stuff. And then they just straight up lie to you. They give you an unfinished product that they don't show you in the trailers. They show you all the good shit, and then you play the game and it's all ass. And that's exactly how I felt today when I got this error message. I pay $60 for this game, and I can't even access a good portion of the content. I don't even think I'd be able to play zombies if I had tried. I think everything was just broken apart from the campaign. I've already beat the campaign. All I have left is multiplayer and zombies. Bro, why can't I access the content that I paid $60 to play? I don't even have Warzone because that shit's too fucking massive for me to install, so I'm left with multiplayer and zombies, 2 game modes which I can't even access despite me paying, to play these game modes. Oh, but guess what? The Battle Pass worked perfectly fine. You could purchase the Battle Pass with no issue, but you want to play the game? No, that's not allowed. We're just gonna give you an error message. And the sad part is it took them like something like 7 or 8 hours just to fix this issue. They had to disable crossplay just to fix this error, and crossplay ended up being the issue. For a lot of people, the fix was just turning off crossplay, and it fixed the issue. But a lot of people didn't know that. Maybe it didn't work for a lot of other people, so they had to wait for the patch. Now, this patch rolled out on, as far as I know, all platforms, although it was most needed for PS5 and PC, because PS5 had issues as well. There was hitching, which is, like, I don't know, it has something to do with the frame rate. The frame rate's all fucked up, I believe. And, Treyarch can't even release a finished game, like a game that's not broken. Y'all remember back in the days of Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, those games were fine. Even Black Ops 4 was finished. although it didn't have a campaign, the game was still fucking playable. It blows my mind how bad developers have become. Now, I doubt this is, going to happen, but it honestly feels like there's going to be another video game crash again, just like the video game crash in 1983. It might happen again, because developers just don't care about their games anymore. They care about squeezing every last dollar they can out of their consumers. They already pay $60 to $70. If you're on Series X and PS5, you pay $70 for a brand new game that still has microtransactions in it. What the fuck? $70 and it still has microtransactions. DLC is fine, but when you start charging for in-game currency, almost like a free-to-play mobile game, that's the issue. Now, a lot of people are just not buying the Battle Pass. Now, if you want to buy the Battle Pass, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I'm probably going to get it myself once I can. But a lot of people are just not buying the Battle Pass because they're tired of Treyarch's bullshit. And that's perfectly okay. It's just show Treyarch and Activision that we aren't going to stand for this shit anymore. Stop releasing. This is a message to all developers. Stop releasing broken games. Release a finished game. If you're going to release an unfinished game, don't expect me and other people to pay $60 to $70 for it, because we just won't. It's not worth it. Charge $10. If you're going to release a game and then plan to fix it later and make it more playable then, charge $10, $20 for it, not $60. $60 is the price for a finished full game, a AAA game. $60 is not for unfinished AAA games. Because $60, if you pay $60, you should get a majority or all the content in there, excluding DLC, which, again, like I said, DLC is fine. I never had a problem with DLC. As long as it's single-player DLC. Multiplayer shit, I guess, is alright too, but it has to be cosmetic. I'm tired of microtransactions, though, and in-game currency. Just let me buy the DLC for what it's worth. I remember going into Black Ops 2 and buying a customization pack. I bought it for what it was worth. I think it was like $3. I didn't have to spend, $10 on COD points, and I didn't have to go to a shop just to buy it. No, I just bought it right there. No in-game currency needed. Stop doing this shit. Release your games finished. Stop putting in-game currency in your games if you're going to charge $60 to $70 for a game. It's all bullshit. And I'm tired of it. If I sound mad in this video, it's because I am. I'm just really pissed off at the way developers are treating their games. They're treating the people who buy their games like shit. It's just terrible. Anyways, guys, that's really about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.